All right, welcome back, freaks and geeks. You are now listening to the Fandemic Nation podcast. We are your hosts, Saturn.
Nina V.
Gotta
change it up for the
Period. All right, so welcome back. We're super happy to have you. Today we're going to be talking about something super fun. I know we've been talking about very, very heavy topics, controversial topics, but we want to keep it light today. We want to have a little giggle. We want to have a little shindig, okay? Little kiki. Happy Pride! Shout out to the gays! Let's go. So today's topic is going to be about Fanatics 101, how to be the best fan. So we're going to be...
That you can be.
Nice. Thanks, then. So we're going to be talking about it from different standpoints and our own experiences in fandom culture. And we would love for you guys to be part of the conversation. So don't hesitate to jump into the comments and talk about your experiences on how you feel, what you feel makes the best fan. Let's jump right in. I'm going to start. She's excited. She's like, oh, great. You didn't pass the mic to me. Yay. Period. It's cool. I love to chat. When it comes to being the best fan you can be, I think there are so many different avenues and so many different things to consider. One of the biggest things for me is really hyping up the thing that you love. And what I mean by that specifically is a lot of times in fandom culture, when somebody loves something passionately, I'm going to use Marvel and DC, for example, okay? If you know, there's a lot of tension there. But at the end of the day, it is a celebration of superhero cinema, okay? And superhero television series and superhero everything, really. Comics, novels, lore, etc. Thanks, Nina. So I had noticed that when someone's feeling really passionate about Marvel, they'll start shitting on DC and start talking about how Marvel is better in comparison. And I'm like, you don't got to do that. Why are you doing it? I don't understand. Just Marvel has so many cool things you can talk about. Just talk about those cool things. So when I'm watching fandom content, especially when it comes to Marvel content, my favorite things to see is just them just supporting Marvel, hyping it up, talking about the things they love. Even when they give it criticism, when it's healthy criticism, and it's not just something they're just nitpicking or feeling like a movie critic and just talking bad about it, but not saying why. By the way, that's the difference from criticism and hating. If you can say why you don't like something, it's criticism. If you just say, I don't like this, it's bad, it's whack, boo, ill, you're hating. Anyways, that was a little quick lesson. But I love it when they're giving healthy criticism, when they're breaking down everything in detail so we can understand. I'm a Marvel fan myself, but there's such a huge list and so much content in Marvel. And there's no way I could just know everything, right? And so when fans don't gatekeep and they say, hey, you can still be a part of this fandom community because you like these things and I can help you learn about the others, I feel like they're being the best fan that they can be. Wow, you're welcoming me, you're teaching me everything. And then when they're teaching me and they're not dissing the DC, they're just talking about why Marvel is so great. I'm like, this fan is lit. I love being a part of this community. Oh yeah. And that's how I try to move too when I'm talking about. Yeah, when I'm talking about Marvel content or any content that I'm a fan of, I'm trying to get as much knowledge about it as I can, trying to hype it up, trying to put other people on. I don't feel like I need to quiz anyone who's excited about it. I feel like I need to help them join because the bigger the community, the more opportunities we're going to get for events and access and more content. So I'm trying to get them, hey, stay here. Let's keep this wheel going. Let's keep this party going. That's really how I feel. What about you, ladies? Any thoughts?
Alrighty, so I'm also gonna jump on the wagon. So my kind of bullet point for how to be at least the best fan that you can be is really just having open-mindedness, especially when it comes to newbies, new people joining fandoms. You want to make friends, you want to feel included, and then there are just other people who are too quick to it could be the other person, it could be you yourself. So I feel like, keep an open mind. Not everyone is going to like the same thing. In terms of using Saturn's example for Marvel and DCU. I feel like if you're a new fan of DC, wanting to learn more about like Superman, Batman, all the DC superheroes, and a Marvel person is wanting to dismiss that, just keep an open mind. Marvel and DC is already going to have a back and forth anyway, so yeah, that's all I got.
I get that though. What you're saying is like, if you start taking it to heart and you start jumping in, you're contributing to the fire that is a fan war.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't want to add gasoline to it. Don't let them rage bait you into like jumping in and being like, actually, did you know DC did this? Did you know Marvel copied them on it? Like, instead of doing that, just taking a deep breath and be like, oh, you're not being the best fan you can be. Okay, I'm going to go over here. And because sometimes, guess what? You're going to run into people from other fandoms who want to join your fandom too. Like, and so if you are harboring all this hate from Marvel fans because that one Marvel fan pissed you off, now when you meet somebody nice who's like, oh yeah, I want to be into DC too, you're like, oh, no Marvel people over here. Like, now you're being mad corny and like, that's mad whack. You don't want to do that. Like, so I totally get what you're saying, Nina. I'm connecting to your point. I got you.
But I see her open-mindedness part because it's like, for me, and I have to say, I like to give people that opportunity and open-mindedness to like really be like, oh, like, what do you do? I'm like, well, let me tell you something. I cosplay, I do this, I play video games, da, da, da. It's not only meant for men. It's not only for the same purpose. You could be into it too. I don't understand why you can enjoy it. I enjoy it. Do it. Especially the younger generation. Oh, I'd be like, come on. Whatever costume you got in your closet. I know you got something from Halloween. Put it on. We're going out. We're going out to the con. Enjoy yourself. We only have this life to live. I want you to be able to do something that you enjoy with full content and don't let nobody bother you by it.
Yes.
Yeah. And especially as us being millennials, having the necessary need for us to be open about what we like in the first place and finally having acceptance to what we like and to want to make sure that people know that this is what you're getting when you want to associate with me. And yet here is the younger generation like already wanting to put a stop on it. Either it's too cringe, it's too millennial. You see how the voice tone changed? It's the judgment. It is the judgment. We don't need that. And I don't know why we're all of a sudden like the newer generation is now being taught that.
Yeah. I think millennials did it when we were younger too. I mean, I didn't, but I know that it was definitely a thing. Like, there's always going to be a new generation coming in thinking that they know the way it's supposed to be and that you need to age out. But, if you keep your third eye open, you remember that we're all going to age. So do you want to be the person when you age to drop all of your interests? If you don't, I advise you don't age people out of fandoms. I want to run it back to something you both were talking about, which is acceptance. Let's talk about acceptance for a second, because that is crucial to being the best man you can be. Like, that is rule number 1 of Fanatic 101. Like, acceptance. You need to accept yourself and the fandoms that you are in. Because if you start to half-ass it, you're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you're one of those people who love anime, but then you judge people who love anime and you want to call them weebs, this is something that's happening a lot on social media and probably in real life too, where it's like, you're a fandom of this and you start to generalize that fandom in a negative light because you're afraid that if you don't do that, someone's going to think bad things about you, right? So in any fandom, there is always going to be people who suck and who are weird and who are doing something inappropriate or having inappropriate behavior. Every fandom has that. But that doesn't mean that the fandom now needs to be generalized as that. So when people come in, bullies, because that's what they are, when bullies come in and they're like, you like anime? I heard anime fans be doing this, that, and the third, and they name a bunch of negative stuff. That is your chance to be like, every fandom has somebody doing whack shit, but that's not how the fandoms are. That doesn't mean everybody who like, and you need to confront them and say, do you think I do that shit?
Hello.
Like, I thought I was your homie. Do you think that's how I get down? Because I bet you they'll be like, oh no, I was just, oh, okay. Because why'd you bring it up? Confront them. That's not your chance to be double down on their bullshit and be like, yeah, they do weird shit. I don't even fuck with anime fans because they're mad weird. Like, I just watch it by myself. Like, I don't even fuck with them. They're mad. I agree, they're mad weird. Once you start doing that, You're playing yourself.
You know, I like that.
You're playing yourself because now you can't participate in the things that I know you want to participate in. You can deny. I know you want to go to that con.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to go to that event. I know you want to go see that in the movie theater. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to cosplay that shit.
I know. You want to buy that merch. You want to buy those fucking, what do you call them things?
Which one? Labubu's?
No. Your little figure. You want to buy that figurine. You want to do all that. But you played yourself now.
Mm.
You limited your own fun, your own experience, and within a fandom, you limited yourself from having a great dialogue about the show that you like with another fan because you don't fuck with anime fans.
Mm.
And now those people that you said that to, they're going to hold you to that.
Oh, absolutely.
And they don't want to talk to you about your show, so what you going to do? Sneak online at midnight and talk in forums?
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't play yourself. Confront them and be...
That's how you become a hater and a troll.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Clock it. Nina clocked it. Okay, that's how you become a hater and a troll. And if you want to be negative in your fandom spaces, then hey, to each his own. But that's not how you can be the best fan that you can be. That's not. And when we say that, we mean it's personalized to you, obviously. Like, what do you find enjoyable? What do you get out of it that brings you joy? Like, for some people, it's cosplay, and some people never want to cosplay. Hey, don't. Period. Like, you don't have to. You're not being the best fan. Oh, you don't even cosplay? Like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah. You don't have to. But are you bringing the positive vibes? Are you bringing the fun? You know? That's the question. Or are you bringing the negativity and you talking shit? What you doing? That's whack. That's corny. So that's all we're saying. Don't play yourself. Don't start shitting on the fandom because you're trying to protect yourself from a bully. Even if the bully is your homie, confront them. And just be like, yo, you trying to say I'm on some weird shit? Oh, nah? Okay, cool. The fuck? What's wrong with you? Because I heard that some of the shit that you fuck with, I heard they was doing this thing. You listening to... Oh, let me stop. I was about to start name dropping.
Let me take the phone. You getting you getting a little too riled up now.
Because it's real. We went through everything.
I'm sorry.
Everything. We went through
I was about to start name dropping.
topic.
I was about to pull a Nina and start saying people's names.
That's how trading places. We went through every topic for every episode right in this one episode. We talked about trolls, haters,
Ancient out, everything that we're talking about.
So you guys understand where we're coming from when we talked about these things and why there's a good and there's a bad. There's a happy, there's a sad. You're going to face these things when you like something and let other people know.
Yes.
Hopefully your friends are supportive of you. I think that is also another piece.
That is important.
If your friends don't support you and what you enjoy and like, even though they be like, oh, it's not really for me. And I'm like, I'm glad it makes you happy. But if your friends be like, oh, that's not your friend. That's not your friend.
Is that your friend?
I
don't think so.
Oh my God, that stresses me out so much.
That is so real. Triggered.
Oh, this is supposed to be a friendly, happy episode. What happened?
All right. Let's put another bullet point in this.
I mean, like,
so another bullet point that I had on being the best fan that you could be is have some decorum and read the room. And what I'm
on a roll, bro.
And what I mean by that is don't ruin someone else's good time. Like, you know, this is kind of going part of fandom etiquette. Like, do your research of your own fandom. If you want to be new, that's fine. But every fandom is not the same. K-pop versus like American music. When you go to events, they are not the same.
Yeah, they have a whole culture that's different.
A whole culture. So do your research. And there's pretty much a lot of things that go online, especially when events happen and people get together. There's already a certain set of rules. And it's not that, you know, you don't want to follow them, but you also don't want to scream a little too loud, be a little too chaotic, even though there's nothing wrong with that. If there is an energy going about the space that you're in, match that energy. Match the excitement, because it's okay to be loud, to be chaotic, especially when everyone else is a part of the same fandom. They all want to like the same thing. They all want to enjoy and have a good time. So match that vibe.
Yeah. That reminds me of when Beyonce was like, world stop. and then some people would scream. It's like, you are pissing me off. It's just so, it's like, this is the thing we're doing collectively as a community. You're like, it's not a big deal, not a big deal. No, it is rude to the fandom. They're coming for the whole experience of Beyonce. And part of that experience is when she says, well, stop, everybody is quiet. And it gives everybody chills and everybody's like, yeah, like it feels good to work as a community. Because basically it is an effort that everybody is doing. They're containing their excitement for a second to just be in a space together, be in the moment. So when you're just like, I'm gonna scream when she says, well, stop, because I don't care. Like you're doing the opposite of what Nina just had to do.
You're a bum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, do the research on the fandom. Try to fill out the vibes. Like, understand a little bit before you come in. Because it's great if you want to join something you haven't been a part of before, obviously. But, like, when you come in, like, I'm going to do anything the way I want to do it. It's kind of like, well, you're just saying fuck the fandom. And it's like, what's the point of even joining if you're not even going to care about how things are moving in that fandom? Like, that's kind of disrespectful, low-key.
Don't be mad when they give you the side eye. Don't be mad when they give you the side. They will run you out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got to definitely put some, like decorum on there for sure. Something else that I wanted to talk about is thinking about what you can do with your resources. Like, for example, like you really want to participate, but you're like, oh, I love K-pop, but there's no K-pop fans around. I'm low on funds. Like, what am I going to do? Sorry, Dennis crying. How do I participate? I don't feel like I'm getting the full experience. And so sometimes you just kind of give up because you're like, oh, everybody I try to talk to K-pop about, they like don't get it. And they like make me feel like I'm weird. And like, I don't even have money for it. So what's the point? You might feel, but if it's bringing you joy, it's worth an effort.
Yes.
So something you might want to do is maybe start a group page where you can like meet people. It's free to do that. You can meet different people who are into the fandom that you're into, and you can start a conversation. You can have a meetup somewhere. Like that could be really exciting. Be safe. If you're under the age of 18, don't meet with nobody. Period. Like you better call an adult. Anyways, it's a lot of things that you can do that are free. There are people who do swap meets where you can actually get merch and stuff for free. Like you don't have to pay just because I've given old posters away. I'm sitting here thinking, don't nobody want this, but I'm gonna bring it to the swap meet anyway. Left with none of my old items. People were like, oh my God, I was looking for this. Oh my God, this is from the year they debuted. I don't have anything from the year they debuted. I needed that. Like, you'll be surprised what people bring, what people give and take. Like, it's an exciting experience. So there are opportunities there. And if you want to cosplay, but you don't have the money, you can closet cosplay. Like, look up characters who wear outfits like you would every other day, and then just look at what's in your closet. Go to the thrift shop. Like start small until you can start working your way up. That's something I wanted to talk about because not everybody has the resources or the community. But the community's out there. The resources are out there. You just have to go look. That's all. That's what I think.
And it's a very important topic because, us being in Massachusetts, I think in the coming years, it's definitely has grown a lot more. I remember doing a survey about, do you have like merch near you and what's the closest destination that you can to get the type of merch or items that you want so that you can also have a good time with your stuff as well. So, in the past coming years, there's definitely been a increase, especially in K-pop, an increase in stores. Also, the original places that been selling it, like, sorry to name drop, they're not sponsoring us, but like Target and Barnes and Nobles, yeah. Newberry Comics, they started out with a very small collection, and as the years go by, you could see the collection getting bigger. So there is a market out there for your fandom. It's all about just looking for it, doing the research.
Period. Love it.
We also have a K-pop Nara. I did not know that.
Oh, really, Mass?
Yes, it's off Newberry Street.
Yep, you heard it here, guys.
K-pop. Where's my sponsor? Take a little something on it.
You know what? Let's get some free shit.
On
New Bear shit?
Yes.
Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, they got a page on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. See how all these companies be like, yeah, if you know what you're looking for, just type us in, and everyone has instant access. But nobody want to look. Nobody want to look. I can't.
It's real.
Including
me.
All right, let's see. I'm thinking back. Ooh. We all talk about movies and books and theater and things like that, but concerts are big. Number one, we've been through numerous concerts. Oh my gosh. If y'all don't know BTS, you're living under a rock. We went to see them like 5 times, and every single time, something always happened.
Mm-hmm.
Something. So someone either stepped on somebody's foot, someone fell out in my arms, I caught him in midair, I had to bring him to the front. Like, there's always something. But being prepared
changes everything.
and having that etiquette, because, child. Once you hit the pit, don't go spending $500-$600 to be close to the stage if you don't know what to do to prepare yourself.
That part.
Oh my gosh.
Part.
I had to not fight. I'm not violent. I'm too cute. I'm too cute to go to jail. I had to fight people off of Saturn when we went to, was it MetLife or City Field?
City Field, of course. MetLife was great.
MetLife was great. Okay, I'm glad you remember. All of them are starting to look like one big concert. And oh my gosh, I swear if I wasn't with her, she probably would have like bust through people and went to the back and be like, I can't do this. But
for sure,
having that kind of communication with other people, there was some. The concert etiquette.
Guys,
just etiquette in general.
Yeah. Keep me safe. Create a little bubble.
I can't believe I caught that girl in my arm still, even though I already said that.
And that's the thing that you were saying earlier. Don't spend all that money to be in a pit if you're going to faint in the pit.
Thank you.
Are you drinking water? Did you eat? Did you stretch?
Don't stay up all night just to get a wristband first and then end up on the floor. You can't even enjoy it. Just that in general. Oh,
yeah, that's real.
I'm getting flashbacks. Take the phone.
I also want to pinpoint of what Zen is saying, especially there's always room to grow. So if you go to a concert and if the vibes for the next concert are going to be the same thing, then that's your time to like, okay, what went well and what didn't go well the first time and how can I prepare for the next time? And that is important. Trial and error.
That's right. That's right.
And you don't have to go all out. You can take it one step at a time. Be like getting the nosebleeds or the top half. And then see if like, okay, this wasn't bad. I was comfy. And then if you take a step forward and it's like too much, whoa, slow down. You can step it back and just enjoy yourself. The point is to enjoy yourself.
That part. Ain't nothing wrong with no nosebleeds.
If you ain't enjoying it, it's not worth it.
Yes. That's right. That's right. Couldn't agree more.
So I'll continue. All right. Another point for me is to support your local artists. Support the fandom.
That's right. Get into it.
And I'm talking about when, I know I talk about K-pop a lot, but when fans make fan
talk about
art.
K-pop as much as you want here.
Oh, thanks. But, a lot of fandoms do that. You get into a fandom, people create fandom art. People create their own merch, especially if they can't buy nothing. Yes. T-shirts, hoodies, graphic artwork, like it doesn't matter. It is there to support one another. And especially if you're a K-popper like me and you go to K-pop events, there are not people selling stuff, but there's also freebies. And even if they're not good, take it anyway because someone worked hard on that.
Oh, yes.
You with that. Crazy. Hold the mic.
Damn, I don't even think we got anything else to say after that. Because honestly, this whole podcast is about how much we love fandom and how much we love fandom culture. It's like, I know we give it a lot of shit and I know we hold people accountable and we're like, get this shit together. Stop with the negativity. Because we think that message is essential. But the whole point of this podcast is because we love you guys. We really love fandom culture. And so everything that Nina just said, I really feel like is a cherry on top. Like, support one another. Like, it makes the whole experience euphoric. That is what it means to be a part of the community in the first place. So, and let's be real, that fan art be hitting. I mean, I've already bought some books from some artists who have created their own storylines and stuff like that at the anime convention I went to last. And I can't wait to get the next book. So support your local fans. We'll support you. Support us. We're fans. Hey,
Exactly.
make sure you share this. Make sure you like and comment. Wherever you're watching it, YouTube, Spotify, show us some love. And also show some love to some of your peers in the comments. Recommend some podcasts to us as well. We would love to know who's having conversations about things around nerd culture. Wow. Fandom culture, but nerd gang. Thank you so much for listening. Remember that you are a part of our nation. We are Fandemic, and we will catch you in the next one. This has been Saturn.
Nina V.
And Sam.
All right. Holla.
Bye. Toodaloo.